much more accurate than their short-term data, and they found that they overestimated payroll by 911,000 from March 2024 to March 2025, and that's just basically
Madam?
that the labor market is even worse than you thought it, right? So about a week ago, I did a
Madam?
telling you about
Yes.
Okay.
in the labor market that the
All
manager.
right. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Again, yes.
Then on top of
All right. Hello, everyone. Hope everybody had a good, successful trading day today. As you can see from the Dow, NASDAQ, S&P 500, and the Russell 2K, it was a down day. It basically gapped up. So if you had a call or a long from yesterday, you would have made your money. And then if you bought a put or a short, you would have made your money. So it was down 0.48%, 0.03, 0.30% and 18%. But this was positive, but you can clearly see that because it just gapped up so much and then it went down by not that much. But compared to yesterday, sorry. So we can see clearly that the winner of the day here was the favorite of all time, NVDA, up 3.85%. Softy did good. The loser of the day was Apple and Manzana. Meta didn't do too good either. And then medical devices looks like and diagnostics didn't do that well. Walmart as well, Costco, and Tesla didn't even move that much. So that's your little synopsis of the day. And then we'll take a look at the quotes, top five from both sides, and give some recommendations and call it a day. Again, the winner of the day, Miss NVDA, up 3.67% based on this graphical. And it looked like it did a dip right now. But basically what happened from yesterday, it closed at 170 and it went up $6. So that's why it was a successful day compared to yesterday from here to here. And then you can clearly see you could have made more money if you had waited till 10 o'clock or even 11 o'clock and then bought the short. MU, probably a sympathy play as well from NVDA, Oracle, and all that jazz. And you can clearly see the same pattern up and then down. Dickety Dicks, we were talking about this, I believe, and it basically was near here, this area, a couple of days ago or so, and it did a rotation, but now it's picking back up. I find that is still expensive to buy. If you're going to buy it at 200, but obviously even better at 170 if you're going to buy the stock. I would say short it around here. It could go up to that spot and then reverse. But if it's going to get back to reality at some point in the next couple of days or weeks, 200 would be 208 or 200 would be the best ideal price, at least for the time being. Palantir, third place on this list, also did a gap up. It had been going down the last couple of weeks. It tricked us and said, oh, there's a hammer over here. It might start going up. But actually it stayed flat for for like almost 2 weeks. And then now it decided to do the breakout yesterday. And then it jumped up and had this successful day. And you can see that the place to sell it at was again at the pre-market or even at 11 o'clock. And then it started to go down, but it did a great job. Dollar Tree, it bounced back up. Now Miss Green should start seeing some progress on her analysis, which basically said, hey, it had been going down for earnings, and then it decided to continue going down, but now starting to maybe do a reverse. But be careful, it still looks like a hanger. And it's also on hard buy. So hopefully this doesn't come true, but be careful, hard buy here. Ideally, if you're going to purchase this, we had a line here at 85.73. So if you're going to buy it, just wait for 85.73, put an order in at that level. AMD probably a sympathy play. Um, Along the lines of NVDA. And again, same thing. It had been going down, boom, it bumped up. And this is, if you're gonna get AMD, might as well just get NVIDIA. It's almost the same precio. Um, and better, the other one has a more volume and, people are going nuts with that stock. So if you're gonna go get something, just get it where the peoples are at. Again, same thing. And then it reversed down. Wayfair, I had this a long time ago, folks, and this was a lesson to learn not to purchase anything that's ridiculous. And this is probably a good time to buy a short on this nutcracker. This is probably a good short for those who are interested on note taking. This would probably be a good area to short because you can see from 90 it's already starting to reverse. So, yeah. I think if you're gonna get this, Kaka, get it at 48. Don't get it now. It's been going really cray, especially over since April till August till September now. So it's starting to maybe get frothy, like Miss Green likes to say, and it should go and reverse on you. Intel, this is somebody's favorite. Um, I don't really like it, but hey, I suggest if you're gonna get it, wait till you get it between $21 or 20. And that's it. Let's see. We also have XOM up here, which is a good one. XOM on the weekly, let's see, it's flat. It's been flat. It's been in this area. We have $100 area, $98 area. It could start getting up there for the winter months. And it has been going up the last couple of days. It's been bouncing off this area right here, breakout. Yeah, it could. It was very strong today, that's for sure. Look at that. If you had bought it yesterday at the end of the day, boom, there it is. You will have made some really good cash. If you had bought it at the end of the day and waited for to sell it at the end of today. There's XOM for you. Now let's look at those losers. Let's see Nikete real quick because we're already there. Nikete, I guess, is having a bad after hours. And today too, it looks like it's going down. It had a positive day, but overall it started to reverse from here to here. It did great, but then it's starting to go back to its reality. Okay, let's look at those losers. Chewy, can't believe this, negative 16.32%. These market makers are really, really awful when they want to bring something down that's obviously making money. They just bring it down, and you can see that this compared to Wayfair, it should be the other way around. And it should really be more a better trajectory, but that's what you get when you deal with these market makers. It looks like this is a good opportunity to buy potentially. But we get a green candle signal. From the looks of it, it was just a beautiful, beautiful short. Beautiful short. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful short. Um, that's all I can say on this one. Crazy. Yeah, that's Chewy for you folks, the winner or the loser. Forward, I wouldn't get this. It's also on hard buy. It is high. I would short it actually, definitely. This is a good one to actually short. A very, very good one to short because this is extreme. This is very, very rare that it gets up there. Um, and it kind of rejected this before. So this is very unusual for it to get to $30. And I don't know what happened, some news that would cause this, but this is something to look out for, forward. And you can tell that it's going to probably go down because it's already on hard buy. That's another one to take note of. Fresh Pet, continue please to go down to the gutter land. It's going to get to $2. I hope that Piton and all of these go down. Open is probably a good one. It has probably reached its breaking point, but wait until you get that hanger or get to the top. Yeah, actually, let's see if there's another resistance area. Maybe 10, but just be on the lookout for this to reverse at some point. But they're trying to squeeze people out, so just wait until it's really, really obvious that it's gonna start it's really at the top as it can, and it's gonna start doing the hang motion. Amazon, as I had mentioned, it didn't do that great. It basically reversed itself and wrapped in the bed. It just went down like crack. Apple also, this was like a chewy. What is it? It was a beautiful short if you bought it at any point at the beginning of the day or even at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you have done really great for Apple. Carvana, this thing, I can't believe it's $362. I guess they brought it back up here, these market makers. So yeah, um, interessante. Roku, um, gap down with a hammer, and Walmart, $100.37, a downturn today as well. So overall, the market did go up, but then it reversed. Be careful tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow's the inflation report. So, the market makers may have a trick up their sleeves and also a lot of volatility. So just be on the lookout for that. Please like and subscribe if you have any questions or any answers, any comments. Feel free to write it in the section. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves and manage your risk. Peace out. Any final comments, final thoughts, Miss Green? Miss Green, any final thoughts or comments? I guess not. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out. But didn't answer, so I just hit A because I had to go.
Okay. Let me disconnect you.